Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dewi Atika Ayusha and I'm going to start off the presentation with an introduction to Starbucks. Starbucks' first store was opened on 1971 in Seattle by Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Booker, and Zaf Segal. Starbucks' name was inspired by the infamous novel Moby Dick. Starbucks was published in 1992 and today it has become the world's largest coffee house chain that has over 32,000 stores all over the world with more than 80,000 drink combinations offered to their customers.
Moving on to the mission, vision and values of Starbucks. Starbucks mission is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time. Next is Starbucks vision. Their vision is to establish Starbucks as the premier purveyor of the finest coffee in the world, while maintaining our uncompromising principles while we grow. For Starbucks values, they want to create a culture where everyone feels welcome, and then they want to act with courage, challenge the status quo, and grow with the company and each other. They also want to instill a good attitudes as the employees in the company. And lastly, they want to deliver their best in everything that they do so they can be accountable for the result. Moving on to the external analysis of Starbucks company, this is about the economic factors related to COVID-19. So, because of the closing of some of the cafes of Starbucks and also the reducing number of customers, it is confirmed by CFO of Starbucks that they have lost about $950 million in revenue. So, the CEO of Starbucks planned to reopen Starbucks, but they have to look what services to offer, and it depends on the local circumstances. So, how is the plan considered helpful? It is because it shows that the company care about the employees, and it helps the employees from not losing their jobs during the pandemic. The next factor is about tax imposed in business. So, Starbucks must comply with the global tax rate. However, they plan to cut tax pay to the lowest rate possible as they want to contribute more to the workers. How was the plan considered helpful? It is because Starbucks can use the money to offer healthcare benefits and also offer tuitions free programs to their employees.
Another factors that need to be considered in constructing human resource planning is internal environment analysis, whereby it's involved about what the company wants and have. In terms of capabilities, Starbucks want to have competitive advantages that distinguish itself from another company. So they have to make sure their employees are capable to cherish each other and the customer. Then Starbucks also ensure that all its employees, either from different classes or part-time or full-time, have sufficient skill and knowledge about that particular job, so they can perform their job excellently. Lastly, the uniqueness of Starbucks, it depends on its barista and other frontliner, so they have to make sure they have the capability to create an happy atmosphere for their customer, so Starbucks has more repetitive customer. So in terms of internal fit, Starbucks is looking someone who is adaptable, patient, can work in a team, can contribute ideas, has a good performance, knowledge and skill, and are loyal to their company. As we all know that Starbucks is a huge international companies that have franchises all around the world. So in terms of their compositions, Starbucks is like any other huge company, have people who have excellent skills and knowledge working in top management like lawyer, accounting, research and development manager, and then marketing manager and so on. So in terms of the branch cafe, Starbucks has people who receive order, makes coffee, monitoring the store and serve the customer. Everyone has clear division of work, but they still needs to know to do various tasks. In terms of Starbucks culture, all employee conducts ethical behavior. That's mean Starbucks is free from any discrimination, harassment or bullying. And Starbucks also have a culture where everyone belongs and value here, no matter what religion, races or social status are you. Starbucks also carry and support their employee. Employee in Starbucks also can voice out their opinion, consent idea to their supervisor openly.
Strategy implementation is important to ensure that the company can operate well based on their strategy planning. And one of the strategies that Starbucks have employed is by maintaining a good relationship with their employees. They give a lot of benefits to their partners, and one of them is Starbucks offers health coverage to their employees, which includes various levels of coverage, medical, dental, life insurance, and more. For example, Starbucks offered free therapy and mental health benefits through a training program called Starbucks Mental Health Fundamentals, in which they provide resources and also training to their workers and guide them in identifying and responding to symptoms of mental health and drug use problems. Next, Starbucks also provides parental and paid sick leave benefits. Through these benefits, employees who become new fathers will receive paid paternity leave for 6 weeks at their hourly rate, which also depends on their position in the company. And employees also can receive paid sick leave for an hour for every 30 hours work, so they can use it for themselves or use it to take care of their family members. Aside from that, how does Starbucks handle their labor surplus? So in 2018, the company laid off about 350 corporate staff. So they need to restructuring their workers and also the company to increase their profits and sales during that time. Next is evaluation and assessment. So on behalf of their partners, consumers and communities, Starbucks do evaluate their success over time and make suggestions on how they can boost their diversity, inclusion and also equality. One of the company's commitment is to sustain the third place. So what is the third place? It is a welcoming environment where people from different backgrounds and life experience are accepted and people can come together with respect, understanding and compassion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Damia Syahira binti Kamaruddin and I'm going to continue this presentation with SWOT analysis. As we know, SWOT analysis stands for strength, weakness, opportunity and threats. So I'm going to start with strength. The first strength that Starbucks has is trained worker. As you can see in this slide, Starbucks provides many training programs to the workers. For example, Barista Basic Training Program, Shift Supervisor Basic Training Program, Retail Management Training Program, and last, District Management Training Program. Starbucks emphasizes this kind of trainings to the workers because it helps the workers to build their confidence in order to serve their customer and also can improve the quality in Starbucks department itself. Next is employees treatment. Starbucks really care about the employees, and if you work in Starbucks, you may get all the benefits provided. So, the first benefit that you will get is health coverage. For example, accident coverage, medical, dental, vision plans, and many more. Second is stock and savings. Starbucks do provide equity reward program, which is bin stock. Third is paid time off. If you go for holidays, as long as it's not exceed for 7 days, you will still get paid. And last is parental leave. Parental leave is equal to maternity leave. So there are the benefits that you will get if you work in Starbucks. Third is social recruitment. Starbucks has well and flexible workforce. It also have high efficiency operation, and last but not the least, it has well-planned strategic decisions. Besides strengths, Starbucks do have weaknesses. So, the first weakness of Starbucks is about the price. The price of the beverages is very expensive. As we know that a cup of coffee from Starbucks may exceed RM20 ringgit to 30 ringgit. So, it can reduce the affordability of the customers and Starbucks may lose their customers. Next is imitability of the products. This is due to the high number of competitors such as the Coffee Beans, Tea Life, McDonald's, and many more. This also because of Starbucks doesn't have the most unique product in the market. Thus, the weakness of Starbucks is product standard generalizations. Sometimes fancy drinks like Starbucks do not fit customer preferences for certain places. For example, like at Village people do not drink Starbucks because they do not have Starbucks franchise and they do not know how to order Starbucks. So they prefer to drink tea or coffee at small stall that promote lower price. And sometimes not all people in this world can drink coffee.
Moving on to the opportunity of Starbucks, global economic recession due to the pandemic of COVID-19 has caused Starbucks to close down over 100 stores in United States and Canada on the fourth quarter of 2020. Therefore, in order to avoid further store closures, Starbucks should grab the opportunity to generate its operation, marketing and services via online, since people nowadays are likely to use online services for most of their daily routines. Secondly, for delivery services, alongside the infamous GrabFood and Foodpanda, Starbucks should start its own delivery services to reach out their customers, especially for those who live in the remote rural areas that are not covered by the other delivery services. For Starbucks, threat came from both big and small competitors. While Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's and Starbucks have been rival for almost a decade to win over who made the best coffee, which is also known as the Coffee War, small competitors tend to imitate Starbucks recipes and menus and market it with an affordable price for their customers. Second threat is global recession that nowadays caused by the pandemic of COVID-19, which affects Starbucks economically and operationally. For example, Starbucks raw material supply, employment, revenue, and store closures. First recommendation for Starbucks is to widen its online services accordingly to the era of technology and millennial. It is not only helpful for Starbucks to survive during the global economic recession, but also helpful for Starbucks to make use of its skilled employees and also available resources.
Another way that Starbucks can do is increase the customer engagement and also integrate deeper with Chinese market. As we know before this, that Starbucks collaborate with Alibaba by accepting wallet Alipay for payments. So by using this app, they can reach personal shopper with high technology enabled to buy the stocks of coffee.
The last recommendation is to increase the innovation of the products. Due to the constant and countless imitation of its product, especially the coffee, Starbucks maybe could create a set of menus that is totally different from others, limited edition and unique, which is hard for others to copy and to imitate. For example, they can do bundle pricing where customers could receive low prices once they bought more than one drink in one purchase. This also can help the company to counter the threat from the small business.
Human resources planning are necessary for organization in order for them to maximize the use of its available resources, and it also allows the organization to make a plan for them to maintain a steady supply of skilled employees.